faster than I expected. That was quite a show. They've been rather busy these last few months, including their frequent forays into the tower. Their fighting style is positively fascinating, and it seems they've gained new recruits, too. Well, Jin, are they our enemy?
Why don't we ask our buddy? We'll be seeing him soon.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Considering that he shares our fate, it would be prudent to seek his opinion. We don't have much time left.
You know, we really need to get with it. This is our 5th operation, and yet we haven't won a single one. But here we are, another full moon, another operation, and yet this time we face Lux. And the FC Groningen Gallades, I think you pronounce it? Regardless, we're moving on through the year, and we need to pick up a win. Let's go ahead and go into the operation briefing this time.
The target should be around here.
Well done. This is the first time we've met in person.
Who are these guys? Lucia didn't sense a thing till now.
My name is Takaya. This is Jin. We are known to some as Strega. We've been keeping an eye on you. From what we hear, you've undertaken a righteous battle to save the world. But we've come here tonight to put an end to that dream. You've gained new allies, yet this land still crawls with sin. Tartarus is towering as beautifully as always.
But why the hell would you want to stop us?
Simple. If the shadows in the dark hour disappear, then so will our power. And we can't let that happen now, can we?
Power? Don't tell me you're Persona users as well.
Why don't you use that pretty little head of yours for a change? Only a select few wield the power of a persona. And the Dark Hour is a frontier that is ours alone to explore. Just like the Tower of Demise.
That's your reason? Are you crazy? There's no telling what will happen if we don't do something about the shadows.
What difference does it make? There will always be disasters, whether they are caused by shadows or arise from human folly. No one can predict the future anyway. But that is all beside the point. Surely you will acknowledge the sense of significance the Dark Hour has given you.
You think I like this?
Is it not so? How about the rest of you? Do you also wish to return to your pathetic, ordinary lives? Huh?
I don't enjoy this one single bit.
You've each got your own reason for fighting. Justice is only an excuse. And that makes you all hypocrites. So I say to hell with you. Have fun in there.
Damn it.
We will be all right. Rather than wasting our energy, I suggest we deal with the shadow first. You're right. If we lose our cool, then they win. The shadow's moving. I think it's noticed us.
All right, let's concentrate on our original goal. We can look for a way out after we've won. Everyone, prepare for battle.
Well, that's not a great start. Who were those guys, and why did they lock us in the underground army facility? Shoot, now we're locked in with whatever threats we see from Lux. I don't know what I like to call him, but hey, we're going to go ahead and run down our team as we see Aegislash, Zeraora, Tapu Fini, Arcanine, Mega Beedrill, and, wow, second week in a row we have a newbie on the team. We have Hitmonchan making his debut, and from the other side of the team, we do see Uxie, as well as Mega Blaziken, Kyurem Black, Tornadus Therian, oh gosh, Comfy, oh boy, and Empoleon. That is a scary team. But looking at his team, I think he wants to set up Stealth Rocks, starting off with that Uxie. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my Mega Beedrill. But speaking of my team, we're going to go ahead and run over it. Well, we're not actually going to run over it. We're going to roll. Point being is it's a team preview, a quick team preview. We see a physically offensive Aegislash because the Tornadus probably has Assault Vest, so I don't want that thing switching in for free. We have Zeraora, which is... Was it a bit different? I don't think it was. I think it was just... Oh, it was Choice Scarf to make sure it could still outspeed the Mega Blaziken as long as it was at +2 speed if it was Adamant. Then we have Tapu Fini, which is physically defensive, has Soak. I thought that was interesting. We have Arcanine, which is basically an offensive Choice Banded Arcanine, so we can fire back because it doesn't really have anything for that, as you can see. We also have Mega Beedrill, pretty standard, and Hitmonchan, who is an Assault Vested Iron Fist. So, let's go ahead and go deeper into this armory, or this underground facility, pardon, and see what lies ahead. And we're going to see what leads we have, because like I said, I want to try to get this Uxie out of the way. So I did lead with Mega Beedrill, just in case if he wanted to set up the Stealth Rocks. And, I mean, he might. He might live it, but it's Mega Beedrill, right? And we do see Uxie. So that's the second week in a row we got the lead correct. We are in a great position again, but even with last week, it didn't end up in a great position at the end of the battle. We gotta make sure that that doesn't happen. So, looking at this, we Mega Evolve, and as long... I know the Stealth Rocks are gonna come up if we don't kill it, and oh boy. That is a Tanga Berry, so it's able to live the U-turn, and I'm thinking I probably should have stayed in then, because Stealth Rocks are gonna come in, and I'm just gonna switch into something that can take any attack from this thing. And pretty much that is the case. I think I can live any attack. It'll be great because it's a psychic type. You know, if it has Shadow Ball, it's not gonna do very much because it's Uxie. You know, so that's pretty much the key here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the... Well, see, I don't have Shadow Sneak or Shadow Claw. Or I do have Shadow Sneak. I meant to say I don't have Shadow Claw because I didn't think I needed it. Unfortunately, he actually goes for Memento, which means that kills himself, and now we are stuck in Blade form because we tried to go for Sacred Sword as we predicted another Pokemon because I thought he would either U-turn out or switch out to take this attack. But now we see Mega Blaziken, and if you know Mega Blaziken or just Blaziken in general, you will know that they like to go for Protect. And here, what I didn't want to switch out right away because I didn't want the Protect to fail, right? I didn't want the Protect to fail, so he'd get another free Protect on top of that. So I went for King Shield, and it backfires heavily because now I can't really stay in. This is a huge win condition for me, and I can't just let this thing stay in, and he knows that. He 100% knows that. So I'm forced to switch out. I know he's going to go for Swords Dance again, and I'm forced to go into my Tapu Fini. Not really the best situation, especially with the fact that he just goes for Swords Dance again. Now he's +4 and plus, I think, yeah, he's +2 now. Really, this is a horrible position, especially when I find out that he has Poison Jab. Takes me out from full, and this is very, very, very much a problem because I don't really have anything for this. The only thing I can do is just send in my Arcanine and just intimidate it. because now it's at +3, right? It's at +3, and that's all I gotta keep it down for. But the problem is, I want to keep intimidating it so it can't just wash my team. It can't just smack me out of the park and upper decker me like that. So I gotta be careful here. It looks very tumultuous, in other words. It's a big word. Surprised I was able to use that one. My goodness. But anyways, at this point I'm thinking, oh, maybe he'll go for a fighting move here. Nope. Earthquake. And now I'm just at a loss, man. That's definitely a great middle ground play, 100%. But I thought I had some sort of out there. Instead, I don't. So in the end, what's gonna happen here is now we're down 5-4, and with this massive threat on the field. So how am I gonna get rid of it? Well, just do a repeat of that other turn. Send an Arcanine, intimidate it, drop it down to +2. That's all I can do. That's all I can hope for, really. I don't have any other choice. It's just this massive threat in the field that I can't really remove it because I don't know how to speed it. I mean, theoretically, I could go for extreme speed to bring it down, but then I lose my Arcanine no matter what, unless he decides to make some strange move and go for Earthquake again, or excuse me, the status move, Swords Dance. So I'm forced to switch out and to sack off my Mega Beedrill. I didn't want to sack off my Mega Beedrill, but I didn't really have a choice because I needed to intimidate it again. And speed at this point does not matter on this Mega Blaziken. It outspeeds everything on my team, including Zeraora. I'm just trying to think of what I need. I'm picking up the pieces. So, somebody just threw a paper airplane into the balcony up here. So that's good arm. That's a good arm right there. Speaking of good arms, this Mega Blaziken is definitely pitching an ace right now. Because at this point, I forgot that they use Memento. Which means I was thinking that he was going to do something. I thought he was going to 6-0 me. That's what I was telling people. I'm like, oh, I got 6-0'd. But in the end, he actually, instead, goes for Swords Dance as I go for Extreme Speed. That in itself might spark some sort of light. If I can do that, I can survive maybe. I can lower the differential. That's all I can do. If I'm, like, at this point, I'm just playing for differential. I'm losing close each round. I haven't lost worse than, you know, 2 2-0s and 2 3-0s. It's not really the end of the world. So, if I can continue doing that, maybe I can break through in the second half of the season. I go for Extreme Speed, obviously, because that's my only thing I can do. Actually, it is the only thing I can do, because Extreme Speed, I'm locked into that. So I'm forced to go into my Hitmonchan here, just take the Scald, and guess what? I get burned. I'm not mad about that. I'm just laughing just because this is what's becoming my team. I gave my team like the rundown to my friend recently, and he said that's a really good team. But yet here we are, 0-4, staring down the barrel of 0-5 with 5 more games left. Very, 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 very slim chance at the playoffs. And like I said, I'm not bad about the burn. I was actually laughing because I was just like, this is what has come to us. We've gone 8-4, 6-6, and 8-2 over the last 3 seasons for a total of 22-12. But I guess it's time for my comeuppance. It's been a while since we had a losing season, but we're getting close to that. And at this point, I just went for Rapid Spin because that was the best middle ground play. I could have predicted and went for Ice Punch, but really, would that have done anything to this Tornadus? It wouldn't have done anything. We got burned. Scald burned us. So we can't really do anything. And we just let him go down. Because he's kind of useless. There's no way for him to set up rocks against. We don't really need Rapid Spin. So we pretty much just let him go down just so we can get a free switch into something. Because I didn't want to keep anything in. So I go into Hermes here. I go into Zeraora. I am Choice Scarfed. I know I can get a free Volt Switch off. But that just means I'm forced to go into my Arcanine. No matter what, because that's my only Pokemon left. So pretty much that is the situation. I'm just so speechless that I've gotten into this situation in the first place that I can't actually do adequate commentary right now. So a lot of the time, it's just me spitballing words out while I'm thinking about what I can do. Because I've already explained my situation. I go Volt Switch, it's fine. But he actually brings out Comfey here to take the Volt Switch, Doesn't really do too much because, of course, I have no investment in special attack. So, hey, what can I say? I'm forced to go into Arcanine here now. But, it is what it is. And I can't really say too much about that because now I can bring in my Arcanine for free. I think it might have been able to live one more because how I look at it, it's 197, right? Had 197 HP. We could have lived one more of those, and this is surprising. I actually did not know Comfy could get U-turn. That is something that's good to know. I really like that. I really like seeing that. Because I didn't actually know that. Is that the only fairy type that can get U-turn? It might be. I don't know, but at this point, I think at this point we were just talking on Discord, me and Lux, just be like, oh man, yeah, you wrecked me. It's all good. I don't mind it. Haha, it's super fun. Like, I was telling him, like, don't worry about it. He prepped really well around that. He actually really focused in on prepping this week. I thought it was interesting because, why me of all weeks? I'm already at a lowest point right now in the season. You're just using me as a punching bag at this point. So. But hey, I walked into this, and I walked out without my pants on, because I lost my dignity. And I'm forced to go into my Zeraora here, and I get burned again. That one actually pissed me off, because that single-handedly ended any chance for me to save any differential. Any at all. Because my Arcanine's at 4 HP, my Zeraora is burned. I have no choice. I have no choice but to, like, you saw it right there. I was considering quitting, but then just running from the match. But then I thought, wait, no, he wouldn't even get the differential. He wouldn't get the kills, even though it should have marked that way. It would have ended 5-2. I'm not about to abuse it. I told them I would not abuse that, so I'm like, I'm not doing that. Something else I didn't know about Comfy is, because Draining Kiss is actually a healing move, its Triage ability makes that go first. I thought that only worked with status moves, not actually attacking moves. That's actually really nifty. I severely underestimated Comfy, and now it might be on my radar for later seasons. Then again, the next main Draft League season is probably going to be in Generation 8, but hey, what can you say? We lose, and that's how it is.